to how are you? I'm not no Cartela. The name in the map. What's up, Game Beso? It's WHSD map. Uh, I believe, and that's just me, right? Because BeamNG got so many features, and no, it's not a glitch, and they're not somewhat easy to use, and don't come with instructions most of the time. So for like an average kid, it's just alright to get a car and crash, but there are better games to do that. But this one here, I mean, not in, I mean, in the sense of the real, the physics of crash, but to do something like this, for instance, that's why I think it's so under viewed, like you said, because it deserves more love. This game, because look at this, you can do like cinematic stuff with it. It's insane. What you mean? BeamNG? I mean, if you're doing like, did you do a live stream? Is that what you mean? Because if you do like a live stream on the horizontal, sometimes it's a little harder to get. I mean, if you're a small creator like me, I guess. Not, unless you're big, you don't have to worry about that. But if you're a small creator and you want to stream BeamNG, you can stream both ways. You can stream horizontal and on shorts, vertical, right? At the same time. But I just prefer to do the vertical one, and you get so much more viewership this way. That's just me saying. People seem to like to watch shorts better than long format videos. For long format, they prefer longer videos. I mean, edited and all that, not just live. But there are other niches as well. Golemu Raku, welcome. Game base. Thanks all you guys, man. Thank you guys. We're just trying to do one more. Restart map? No, bro. I'm doing an edit. You'll see. Just hang tight. You see how it comes off. It's pretty nice. I'm worked on a saved video already. Which car? It's oh, it's not the look. The cars in this game. You mean the traffic? They're. I'm not sure. I mean, they don't use a lot of the graphics card. They use a lot of the CPU, and my computer cannot handle a lot of these cars. So this is a mod. It's like a traffic mod. I'll show you later. Just let me finish this, and I'll give you the name as well. It's a free mod. Do you have the game? Do you play it? Because if you have Agent Y, dummy mod, they have Agent Y traffic mod, and they have like simplified physics and whatnot that just make the way that you can add a whole lot more traffic than usual and not fry the computer. Because if I had 30 cars like I did here, and with the regular BeamNG vanilla cars or even modded cars, I'm just gonna fry my computer like instantly. Dark, what's up, my friend? How are you doing tonight? You doing alright? Trying to do another one of those edits. I could finish the BMW M4 one. It came out alright. But this one here, I figure a way to add more traffic and kind of drift around them like people do on Seto Corsa, right? But on this map, it came out pretty dope. I just couldn't do it on the other way though. First person. Alright. $4070 Ti Super is on fire. No, bro. It look, the 4070 will handle most of the stuff. But if you wanna add the traffic, that's what I'm telling you. The traffic requires more CPU than GPU. So you're better off getting a better CPU then. You feel me? But because if a 4070 handles this game easily, but you need a nice CPU. Mine isn't so nice. That's why I'm telling you, this traffic mod just makes it worthwhile, because yeah, it's simplified traffic. They don't crash like the other cars. That way we can add a lot, and they have why? Like I said, look, all cars here, they require CPU instead of GPU. GPUs for like the lighting and stuff, maybe even some of the car, but for a fact, I know that most of the cars require CPU. So if you had like a lot of AI traffic vehicles, and you want to do it like with vanilla cars, because they have those or even modern ones where they have those nice crash physics and whatnot, then you might need a badass CPU, like top of the line, maxed out type stuff. But if that's not the case, then you download. Intel's not bad. Intel's alright. I have Intel. I don't have no problems with this game, and I don't even have like a modern one. I have like a 12400. And it's old too. i5, I think. It's not even that great, but it does a job well, because what I use to spawn the traffic is this mod. Look, I'll give you the name here. Agent Y traffic mod. So if you Google it or go to the BeamNG forums or even Discord, you should be able to find it, and it's just a badass mod. That's what I'm telling you. That's what allows me to be able to spawn all those cars and not fry my computer. Because let me tell you, if I try to do it normally and spawn 30 cars, they may spawn, but the gameplay might be, completely compromised. So where? Oh, so it depends on many things, right? But try to see if you can download it. You're gonna have way better gameplays, and you can choose. Like if you play on Shutoko, they have like the Yakuza traffic pack and the Japanese cars pack, and it's just beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, it's just beautiful. And then they do have a US pack, but I think that's on Patreon and it's paid. They have a EU pack, no, for European cars. That's pretty nice as well. Like complete. You're gonna feel like you're playing a Assetto Corsa. Not working this method. I mean, it depends on your PC, right? I know mine cannot handle that, so I'm so lucky that I found this mod, bro. Otherwise, I wouldn't be making this video right now. I'll be honest with you. You can make one at a time, I guess. But all right, we are almost done. Because I know this is not forever. And I know I'm just doing it from Modland. You can download it from Modland, but I wouldn't do that. You can download it directly from BeamNG forums. That's where I downloaded it from. Just look it up on BeamNG forums on Google or on BeamNG forums itself. But you can download it from Modland. I have many vehicles from Modland. It's just that they send you to. I mean, if on Modland, if you look for direct download, it's way better. Whatever car or mod you want to get, just look for direct download, and you won't have to go through those fishy websites. But if you have to, they always send you to the same ones, and I already got the gist of the thing. You just gotta click once, and then it's gonna refresh in a way that make feel like you didn't click anything. And as soon as you click, it's gonna go offside a little bit. Then you have to click it again on the right spot, and then just downloads. I never got anything from viruses or anything like that, but you just gotta be careful, right? You never know these days, bro. You're gonna download a BeamNG mod. Next thing you know, they wiped your whole system off. Dark, is you there, bro? You gonna start streaming too, man, so I can hop on your lives? I used to. There's this new creator I'm seeing that he's just doing drifts on Forza. And I'm not gonna lie, Forza got like some nice graphics as well. And it got the rain. And it got the rain. Some mods pause the game. It may be your hotkeys. If your key binds are, it shouldn't pause because pausing the game is just J. So make sure you have less than 100 mods active at all times. I'll show you how many I have. I have like 90 something mods, but all of those 90 I have like just 60 turned on, and most of them are like they don't require a lot of maintenance, so no worries on that. Except the maps. The maps are the only ones that consume a lot of the mods are broken. Again, gives me one. Look, if you're getting just 1 FPS, try the lighting. Try the lighting, and or I'll show you a trick. Just let me finish this video. There's here, there's a trick you can go. You can see on the bottom one, but I'll bring it over here so you can see as well. You go level info on level here, level info, and it's gonna pop up on the inspector. See? Let me bring it here. If you know how to work the world inspector with F11, you come to the scene tree and you look for level info. See? Level info. And then if you want to change, you know, get better FPS, come over here. Visible distance. You see how it's 4500, you know, standard? Just drop that to 2500 or less. Because 2500, it's not going to show you much outside of the bounds. Most maps will, you know, fade away. So you gain a huge increase in FPS here. And also, fog density and density offset, set them both to 0. And that should boost immensely, bro, your FPS. Where is it at? Alright, boys. Are we ready to watch this thing that's been taking forever? And I just don't want to do it anymore. I'm just going to end here. Alright. Alright. We paused it. Alt U, Alt Z, record, and go. Pause. Oh, you go back to 11, right? That's where we started. And I'm gonna film the interior now. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Alright. Let me end the recording. I appreciate, you know, you guys inspired me to do this, but let me exit this now. And let me show you. Alright. Remember what I told you about the traffic mod? You know, for instance, the same person that makes the traffic mod makes this one here. Watch. See what? Agent Y Universal Dummy mod. You see that puts the dummy inside of the car? And once you download, I'll also recommend you to download this. Alright, so you download this, you get the dummy, and like I told you, it's not on the repository, because you can come here on the repository and you can Agent Y, let me see. No, dummy. If you just search dummy, see, it appears here. Universal dummy stuntman drive and passenger plus loads. So it's on the bottom one. Oh man. But anyway, you download the other one. It's not in here though. You gotta download it on the BeamNG forum. And once you download it and install it, which is pretty easy, you press your bind key or whatever you have it attached to, and this little menu is gonna spawn. See? And let me show you another one for better FPS as well. Hold on. See this CK map controller? This is also a mod, but some maps already come with it. So if you pay attention to which, usually the vanilla ones don't have it, but you can get the CK controller for whatever map. But see, you can do all that instead of going to the level info like I showed you on the world editor. You can just do it through here. And see, look on the background. If I set it, see? If I set you 1,000, see, you cannot see anymore. If I set you 1,000, let's see here on the back. Well, on this map, you won't have much of a difference. See, but look on the bottom there. Here, look on this area, see? By reducing this, you reduce, you know, a lot of the FPS that is consumed, and always set clear with no fog. Alright. And then the mod one is this one, the Agent Y traffic mod. So since I'm in Europe, which is this map is like a Russian map, I'm gonna choose Agent Y, Agent Traffic EU generic. You see how they have other ones? Yakuza, Traffic Japan urban and rural, and Yakuza generic. So I'm not gonna choose any of those because we're not at Shutoko, so I'll go generic. See, look at this. Let me add 50 cars. Let's see if you can handle it. I never tried it. Here I'm gonna leave it to number of pooled cars. So once you've done all that, and I have the UI app on the top here, but they're also included here. Just set this respawn rate to 1, so spawn traffic. See, they're already spawning, so but my computer, since it's not top notch, it still takes a little bit to load, so bear with me. See, I usually gauge. Oh, there you go. I usually gauge with the. All right, see how it worked. The pointer works better now. So they're all here. All 50 cars are here. I'm gonna start. But see how the PC is already laggy? I'm getting 23 frames per second. 23. Oh my god. Stop traffic. Delete. So for me, 50 cars is pushing the limit. So I'll do 30. 30 is what I was playing with that hold on. $30 is the number of cars I was playing with on the clip that you just saw. See, let me see. See, 60 frames per second. Just about. Hold on. My bad, bud. Alright, boys. I'm gonna have to leave now, alright? Because my wife's coming back from church in a little bit. But anyways, let me tell you guys a little thing before I go. You see how it works much better. Now, I could come in here and spawn 30 cars from this selection. But it would just, you know, it would be worse than those 50 cars that I spawned from. I don't even think I could be able to spawn all them 50 cars. So yeah, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Let me first delete all of these. Alright. Now I'm gonna just edit here real quick the UI app so you guys can see better. Edit. Let me just bring this here. Now, this is like the BeamNG version of the traffic tool. So let me set it to 50. Spawn. Dark. Oh, my friend. I really gotta go, but I appreciate you stopping by, and I can't wait to see you dropping some content as well, bro, or just talking to me at least, cause you're a cool dude. Oh, it's spawned. It's not gonna work. It's gonna crash the game, bro. I'm telling you. See, I'm getting 1 frame per second, bro. 1. 8, 8, 9. I'm getting 9 frames per second. What? Yeah. Alright, boys. I appreciate you guys for dropping by today and, you know, giving some support to the channel. Any more tips and tricks? Maybe I'll be able to help. And maybe I'll drop a few videos to show people how to do this and the camera path thing. Although there are some very nice videos which I learned from on YouTube. But thanks guys, y'all have a good night and until next time. See you later, Dark. Go with me. Alright. And Verstappen. Oh no, super the neat.